Hey guys, I'm Jiro. This is my tutorial for showing you how to use N14. I'm recording this video for N2G Magic. I personally like this gimmick very much, and so does our boss Nick. The world's thinnest flashbang into a Morgan dollar. If you like N14, definitely check out other products in our company in N series like N13, N10, N11. Everything is so advanced in creativity, and so does this one. So without further ado, let's jump into the introduction. Okay, first let me look into what you're going to receive. You will probably receive one of these two. If you purchase the Morgan dollar version, you will receive this. If you purchase the Queen Elizabeth II version, you will receive this box with the red dots. That's for showing you what you receive, okay? If you open this cute little box, what you will see is first our N2G Magic business card. This is Nick, and you can reach to our website and our social media to check our other products. This is Queen Elizabeth II. This is the Morgan dollar version. They're just different in color, so there's no much difference. I'll only show you with the Morgan dollar because you can use them the same way. So be careful to everything inside this box. First, you can see around this gimmick, there is a ring. This ring is for you to open up this gimmick, but let's not open it at first. I'll show you later. And this is the charger. You must be very careful with the charger and be very careful with the thread, okay? Let me put it on my side. You can use this tweezer to plug in and pull out the charger. Just use this, don't use your hand. I'll show you later. Be very careful, and you can lift this up. This is a real coin. After performance, if you want to keep the coin in the audience view, but you don't want to show them the gimmick when you let the audience to check, you can switch into the real one. So this is what's inside the box. Let's teach you how to use the gimmick. Okay, let me show you how to use the gimmick. First, you must use this ring to open up the gimmick. Or if you don't open up the gimmick, you just press this button. Actually, the light won't flash. You can see this ring has one side wider and one side a little more narrow. You must fit the coin in the wider side, and the coin must be facing up. The head is up, which means don't open it like the back side is up. Or no matter how much you smash the ring, it won't open. And you will probably break your gimmick. Look, face side up. And you will see. Wow, it looks very something that you need to take careful with. You can see this is the shell. Have one hole for you to see the light. And you can see this is the light. This is the battery. And this point you can see on and off. When you first receive the gimmick, it's usually off. So you should turn it on. And as you already turn it on, just cover the shell back. And this time, when you click this button, it will flash like so. You can use this to vanish. Okay, let me show you how to protect the machine. First, let me teach you how to charge the machine. Of course, you should open the gimmick. You can see, now the gimmick is on. Just like what I just explained to you. Face up, head up, and fit in the narrow side. Do this. And then it will open. You can see on and off. When you don't use this machine, you turn it off. For example, you won't use it for a week, a month, you should turn it off because it's good for the battery. And if you want to charge the gimmick, like when you use it for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, you feel like that the flash is not as flash as you first receive. When you first receive, the flash should be so bright that when you first see it, your eyes cannot see everything, cannot see anything. If you see, it's not very good. The flash is not enough. That means the battery is out of charge. The battery runs very, very low. So we should plug it in like so. And you should make sure that the red thread is on the right. The black thread is on the left. Just like this one. Okay? One black, one red. Black on the left. Red on the right. Okay? And you plug this in. Plug another side in this charger. And you can see this is the same. The black side on the left side. The red side on the right side. So black left, red right. Okay. Don't do it in reverse, okay? Or you will harm your battery. And you can see this is a charger as same as when you charge your phone. So you just plug this in any charger plug and you can charge it as your phone, as charging your phone. Okay, let me take it off for a second. You plug it off, just use this tweezer. Be very careful. Very careful. Like so. Okay. So in this way, you won't hurt anything. You won't harm anything. Don't use your hand to pull off. Okay. Or don't use your hand to, not like so. You'll harm this thread, harm your gimmick, harm your battery. And when you are using this gimmick, sometimes you probably want the light to last longer. Maybe for 1 second, 2 seconds. But don't overpress it, okay? Because most of the time, you just need 1 moment to flash the white light. So you won't let your audience to see anything. Just 1 moment is enough for you to vanish and appear a lot of things. If you really need to make the flash last longer, don't press it over 5 seconds or you will harm your battery. And that's it. That's how you protect your machine. Okay guys, this is what happened when it's fully charged. it will automatically off charge. Okay guys, this is what it looks like when it's charging. And you can see the green light is flashing. Okay, here let me show you how to handle the coin. First, you must know the difference between the Game coin and the regular coin. The regular Morgan, you can see, is very flat, but there you can see a spot here. That's for to showing you the flash. And in this side, you can see a button. How to cover it when display? Actually, it's very natural. You just use your index finger to cover this, like this, grab it like so. And then when you spin, you make sure that your thumb is at here, your index is at here. So when you turn, you use your middle finger to cover this button, like so. And when you turn back, you can use your index finger to cover the flash spot. So it's like so. And turn again. So that's the handling. Okay, let me teach you two kind of basic vanish. The first vanish is incredibly easy. You don't need any practice. Trust me. You just press this button to flash the audience eyes like so. And then what you need to do is just drop it on your lap, under the table. Anything that doesn't make a very loud noise is okay. Just flash, and it's gone. Trust me, when you see it on the back, it's kind of obvious. But when you see it on the front, because the flash is incredibly very strong, even if you're playing this trick outside, even if there are daylight, there are sunlight, it's still very strong. The audience eyes will need a little bit of time to refresh, so they won't see anything at that moment. You can just do anything you want. You can drop it or switch it to any other things you want, like this jumbo coin, which I'm going to show you later. Another basic vanish is using your thumb, but not your thumb tip, using your first knuckle of your thumb to stay near the button and use your other fingers to hold it like so. So you can use these fingers to press the button, like so. As long as you press the button, just in that moment, use your thumb to grab the coin in your palm, like so. Let's do it again. So it should be looks like this on the front. And then you can appear it like so. I do it again. And when you appear, there are also two ways. First is you use your thumb to push it up. Use your thumb. Go under the coin, push up. Go under the coin, push up. This is very easy, very visual, like so. Another way is just use your thumb to hold the bottom of the coin and then release your four fingers and use your thumb to push them out, like so. Use your thumb to hold that, release your four fingers, put them out. So it looks like so. So these are the two basic vanish and how to appear it again. Okay, let me teach you how to do the small to big magic. Of course, you can see I'm doing this whole video of tutorial all on the table. That's because this game can only show its full potential on the table. So you will have your lap. So you can dump a lot of things. When you stand up, you don't have a table, you can still use top it or sleight of hand, which is not very, very good. At least it cannot give out to its full potential when you are using sleight of hand. Like so, or like so. These are all good actually. I have to say these are all good, but when you are using sleight of hand, of course I'm not a very good coin magic performer. I'm not good at sleight of hand. Actually, our boss Nick, you can see his performance on the promotion video of N14. It's very, very good. This should be done by Nick, this tutorial. But the only thing I'm doing this at here is because I speak better English. Not very, very good though. Let me teach you this. When you are having a table, you can just drop the coin and appear anything that you want. I'm not just joking, because as long as you drop the coin, at the same time, you appear anything, and without all those skill, when you are doing this, stand up, because you can easily steal a coin from your pocket. You can easily steal anything that you already prepare on your lap. You just show the coin, and you do the flash. When you are doing this flash, even if you're not covering the coin, first I want to make sure I do not recommend you to cover the coin like so. If you have skinny finger, you still want to cover it. If your finger is too skinny, you cannot cover it. You cover it like so. It will have less good angle for you to show this. But you can still do this. Just do the flash. The flash will cover anything, trust me. Even if you're hiding it like this, not very, very good. The audience can usually see. But with the flash, actually it can cover a lot of things, even if you're hiding it like this. Obviously, it's not recommended, but it can most of the time. Flash, you drop the coin at the same time, display it. And you have to do it very, very fast. Need a little bit of practice, but just a little bit. Don't flash and drop the coin and wait for a second you display this. This is obvious. Because the audience eyes only need within a second's time to refresh. After their eyes has gone normal and start to pay attention on the other things beside the flashlight, you don't have the chance. So just do it very, very quick. So that's the small to big. You can use anything if you don't have the jumbo coin. Why not use playing card? Like so. Anything. Like a ring, a small thing. It's not very, very visual, but if you want to appear a ring, it's okay. You can appear a rubber duck, a sponge ball, a sponge heart, anything that you want. As long as you can cover it with your palm. And the brilliant thing about this is because this flash is very, very strong, it can cover a lot of things. Even if you cannot hide it with one palm. Like it's bigger than a coin. Like it's my phone. I cannot cover my phone with my one hand, right? But as long as I can steal the phone on my lap, I just show this coin, and I flash, drop, the phone appear. It's very, very easy. Just use your creativity to figure out what you want to appear. Okay, let me teach you how to use this coin to find a card. I'm gonna teach you two versions about it. One version is what you see in the video. We palm this coin and then grab the deck, just like the normal way of grabbing a deck. And this coin we put aside. Ask the spectator to pick a card and sign his name. And when you finish, okay, all this move before doesn't matter. What matter is you use your another hand, another pack to take the card back. Use your left hand to catch the coin and the deck together and put it together. Square it up. The coin should be in the center already. And then you just vanish this coin as I already posed. Sorry. You just vanish this coin as I already tell you. Dump it on your lap. The coin should be inside the deck. And the card is audience signed name card. Okay, I'm going to teach you another version. When you are performing this trick in your daily life, don't put this coin on the table. Or if you are doing this on stage, you don't need to. But in close-up, you'd better put it in your pocket or any place that the audience won't see this strange button and this strange hole. So you put it aside, like for me, I might put it in my pocket. So I'll take it out later. You just show the audience a deck of playing cards while you are palming this coin, but not in your left hand, in your right hand. You ask the audience to point out one finger, like so. It's pretty much the same. What's different is this move. When you take the card back, you are using your left hand. You use your left hand to take the card back. And then use this finger to put the coin on the whole deck. And then you don't square it very, very clean. You just make it a little messy. So it's not obvious. You cannot find the gap between the audience card and the coin. So it's way more cleaner. After you take this gimme coin out of your pocket, you vanish, like so, vanish. And then you square it up. The audience will naturally notice that there's a gap between the playing card. You flip it over, you will see a normal Morgan coin. The audience will think that the coin is the coin that you just vanished and see his card. Okay, let me teach you how to put this coin inside this deck. You're actually doing this move. So the coin is here. When you're doing this move, you're actually doing this. You put the coin, use this finger to push the coin there. So it should be between these two cards, the 3 of hearts and the 9 of club in this case. And then you square them up, but don't square them up very clean. You just make it messy and gently put it on the table. So it's totally messy. We don't know which card is which. The audience don't know too. But what's good about this is we don't see this gap. We don't see this strange gap. And then you put this coin out. And it should be inside. A natural gap will appear. The audience will think that the gap didn't appear until you square the deck. So that's how you use a coin to find a card. Okay, here's how you do a light transfer, flash transfer. This is very, very visual and very fun to do. especially if you are performing this trick in a small theater, or maybe sometimes a large theater. It'll be great. Don't perform this trick as long as you know how it's done, because it seems easy, but do take a little bit of practice, because you are doing the different movement on the same time using your both hands. You should click the button in the right time. Okay, first you need this thumb lighter, known as thumb lighter in the magic world. Sometimes people also use it in a marriage ceremony to catch the light, to catch the stars. Make sure you find a thumb lighter that flash just like this white flash, okay? And it looks pretty much the same. And you also need a phone and use this flashlight. You can also use flashlight on other device. Depends on you, because I think it's a very, very good trick to start with, because you are bringing a phone and a coin. A coin is magician's steady prop, and a phone is everyone's steady prop, okay? So you use this phone, you click this open, and you can easily click it off. Because you're probably not looking at your screen, because you're looking at this gap between the coin and your flashlight. So you should take a little bit of practice to click every time. And even though you're closing your eyes, you can still click it at the right spot. So you click it open, and then okay, let me do it again. Click it open, and then so you're releasing this at the same time, clicking this. Let me show you again. And make sure you don't last this flashlight for too long. You can just last it for 2 or 3 seconds. Don't press it over 5 seconds, or it will be very, very hot, incredibly hot. Even if you want to try what will happen when you press too long, we don't take any responsibility, okay? So push, like Let's go. Vanish. So it's like phone. Now it's coin, thumb, coin, thumb, coin, and then drop this. When you draw all attention to this coin, don't do this too long. I'm doing this just for demonstration, and then dump it too. So it's like phone, coin, thumb, coin, thumb, coin, dump, dump. Just practice this move. When you are practicing this movement, you can just turn off the coin, or you can just not press the button. Because when you are practicing, you don't want to get the two prop too hot. This thumb tip will get hot, and this coin will get hot too. Because you're not just pressing for a moment, you're pressing it for a few seconds, right? So to take care of your flash prop, when practicing this, I recommend you to not press it. When you're very comfortable to do the movements at the same time, you start to practice this trick with the lights on. Okay guys, in this section, I'm going to show you some ideas which has not been into the promotion video, and we're not teaching them in detail because no matter how much we talk in this tutorial video, they definitely do not reach the full potential of the coin, because they have so many ways to use it, like infinite number of ways to use it. So You should rely on your own creativity to sort out the best way for you to use it and keep developing new ideas. I'm very, very glad to see you can upload videos on the internet, of course. For example, we teach you how to use the phone to create light and put the light on a coin and a thumb coin. If you think that's not clean enough, why not just use the audience phone and then ask him to turn on the flashlight, and you're going to amaze it by just grab the light. The audience flashlight doesn't need to turn off. You just tell him that you're grabbing the light, and you use any method that suits you to show the coin, and then use the coin to catch the light again. The light doesn't need to turn off, because when you catch the light, you can actually use the light to appear anything you want. Like this time I create this jumbo coin. What about this? You catch the light and then you vanish it. And then when you reappear it inside the light, you use this reappearance as a distraction when you are grabbing this jumbo coin on your lap, like so. Isn't it amazing? So just use your creativity to sort out all the infinite number of ways for performing this prop. I'd be really love to see. Okay, let me recap some detail for you. I have already mentioned in this video, but I'd like to recap because they're important. First, you cannot not charge the gimmick for a very long time, like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. If you don't charge it, the battery will go down and down and down. You don't want that. So charge it regularly, like a week or half a month to protect the battery. The second, when you are plugging in and out the charger, make sure that you are following the right step that I already tell you. Use the tweezer. Don't use your hand. And be very gentle. Make sure you know which side is right and which side is left. There are 2 threads, remember? One is black, black always left, red always right. Okay. And when you're playing this prop, the flashlight shouldn't be held for too long. Not more than 5 seconds. Actually, even more of that. If you're performing like this trick, you are not pressing it over 5 seconds, but you don't press it too frequently. Like after you perform this trick, you will already feel the temperature goes high on your hand, even though you are not pressing it every time over 5 seconds, like maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds. You should let it rest for a few minutes. Maybe wait until it gets cold. So that's some detail you should know, and we review them again and again. Keep that in mind. Last, thank you for buying N14. This is our very proud product on our website. And you can also definitely check out our other product on N series like N13, N10. I already mentioned. Everyone is with great creativity. You must check out. And I'm glad to see your performance and your review on our website for N14. So go out and amaze your audience. Thank you again. Goodbye.